Sambian is a great company to work for. However, we have had quite a few employee turnovers within the last year. Why? I think a majority of the reasons are employees feel devalued, they don't understand some of the management processes, so maybe that they're not trained appropriately. One of the reasons I feel Tom and Adrian left are because they don't feel valued. They don't feel like they are heard when it comes to jobs, performance, what needs to happen next. They're just not heard by their managers. So, with that being said, Helen has decided that since Adrian is still at the company, she will promote her into a position so she will stay with the community and not leave. Mary, the HR manager, says, Helen, you can't do that. We have to open the job up for other individuals to apply for. Everybody should have an opportunity at that job if they feel they can manage the job or they're qualified for the job. With that being said, I have to agree with Mary. Helen, which is the CEO of Sambian, jumped quickly to try to find a solution rather than finding the actual solution as to why employees are leaving. I do agree with Mary. You have to open the job up. You can't just give her a promotion because she's going to leave the company. You need to know why she's leaving. You can't just promote people not knowing. We need to fix the problem, and that's not necessarily fixing the problem by giving her a promotion. So, now I say that after reading through the case analyst, I would say that Jim gives the best advice. He states that Helen should get to know her employees, have meetings with them, face-to-face meetings, not teleconference, not FaceTime, face-to-face. Send out emails stating, hey, I have this going on this week. If y'all need anything, please feel free to come talk to me. My door is always open. I think this is great advice for Helen because it gives her the opportunity to know her employees and to allow that open door policy where her employees know they can come talk to her anytime they have an issue, a problem, a complaint, anything. It's an open door policy. The other thing that I feel maybe gave the worst advice would be Anna Pringles. She states that Mary's doing wrong in the company by not asking the right questions during exit interviews. I feel like Mary is doing the job that she is told to do. Helen is her boss, the CEO, who's telling her, this is how we do things. So, do you do what your boss tells you, or do you go around and you do what you think's right? So, therefore, I don't really agree with Anna because I think Mary's doing her job. I think she's doing what's asked of her, and there's not much more you can say besides she's doing her job. So, I really do lean more towards Jim. So, with that being said, what are some ways that Helen can improve? She needs to have these weekly meetings with all her managers, and then her managers can disperse out and tell their employees. She also needs to have, the face-to-face meetings, whether it's with individual employees that need assistance or need help or, whatever the case may be. Have that open communication and open door policy for your employees. That's going to get you a lot. And like I said, the open door policy, if her employees know that they can go to her and talk anytime they need anything, they're gonna do that and they're gonna appreciate it. Another thing would be to just communicate, be open, Tell them if you need something. Tell them if you don't like something. Just be that open door, and and it's going to turn your employee turnover rate. It's going to increase significantly if Helen can do these specific things to keep her employees at Sambian.